There's a great deal of joy to be gained from walking up the middle of a quiet road with no traffic. However, I'm gonna get off and onto the pavement. How are we all? Hello, hope everyone's doing alright. It's Sunday, the 2nd of March. Hope everyone's doing alright. Welcoming in the April showers a little bit early here. And I definitely need new shoes. Not a single pair of my shoes is watertight. It just lets all of it in. However, having said that, it was pouring down earlier while I was working, and it has eased off a bit, which is fine by me. So let's have a catch up. It feels like a while since I've vlogged, and I guess it has been, really. Did I do one on Friday? I don't think I did one on Friday. So it has been a bit of a while. Words. Started back as actually let's kind of go from Friday, because I was working Friday night, which went off. Was I working during the day? No, I wasn't working during the day. Normally on Fridays during the day I would work at uni, but I wasn't because I had done that period of time on the Monday. So Friday night I was at O'Neill's. Good shift. Yeah, always good. Same again on Saturday night. Pretty damn good. Very late though, because both nights were really busy. So on both occasions I didn't really get home until 3-ish, which is late. Especially when you have to be up really early the next morning, as was the case Friday night into Saturday, because my teaching started again on Saturday, which is all pretty good. That went off with that was a good day. Nice to be back in there and getting on with it. Yeah, all's good. I say it every now and then, and I'm going to say it again here. I don't know, my mind kind of started wandering because I said every now and then, and whenever I say those words I always think of I fall apart, as I'm sure I've told you before. So yeah, like I say, even though I say it every now and then, I fall apart, I enjoy doing these jobs, because they ain't half improving my confidence. Oh yes. And that's what it's all about, because I was, and still kind of am, a shy person. But if you remember all the way back, all those many years ago, 2 years back to the 2012 Olympic Games here in London. Those of you who were around then will know, those of you who weren't will not. But I worked at the Olympics and Paralympics with Coca-Cola, and I said it then, I'm sure I've said it once or twice but since then as well, but being put in an environment where you have to do something, in this case being forced into an environment where you have no option but to interact with strangers, is actually kind of good for me. I'm a kinesthetic learner. I learn by doing, rather than by sitting and reading up how to do things and stuff like that. Learn by doing. So that's probably why I was driving around on the roads very early into my driving lessons. That's why I enjoy doing Redstone so much, because you learn everything just by doing things and stuff like that. I'm a kinesthetic learner, and so being forced into a situation where I have to interact with total strangers is actually kind of good, because then I have to learn how to interact with strangers, and doing the stuff at the Olympics certainly helped for that, and doing the jobs that I do now helps even more for that. So I'm becoming a better person through living, which is awesome. Tangents. So yeah, that was that. And then there was a bit of a palaver because today, Sunday, I was supposed to work 12 till 3, and then I swapped with someone so that I would be working 6 until closing. And then I had to start at 3 until closing because the person I was on with had a bit of a bender last night, celebrating his 21st. So I came in a bit early to cover for him while he was sorting himself out, which was alright because yeah, don't mind, it's all money at the end of the day, isn't it? And that brings me confidently and concisely onto the rest of the week. It's a busy old week this week, yeah. So tomorrow, Monday, we're at uni, 9 until pretty late. Same again on Tuesday, 9 till late. Wednesday, I'm at uni 1 till 5, so that stays as normal. And Thursday I have off, but I have a driving lesson at 9:30. And Friday, I believe I also have off, like no jobs at all, which is great. I'm hoping me and Jay will be able to meet up and we'll be able to hang out and do some stuff, go for a night out, or he suggested bowling or something like that. Just because it's been what feels like an absolute ice age since we last met up, which isn't good. It's not good at all. So we're going to try and arrange that for Friday night, but it's a bit tough. We're working on it. Problem is, we both work a lot and we both have quite erratic hours because he works in a hospital and you hear that? That drain made a funny noise. It's kind of like a sort of, I don't know, almost like someone farted. Because Jay works in a hospital, and I obviously work everywhere and anywhere. Oops, walked into a leaf. So it's a bit tough to work things out, but we're getting there. We'll sort something out. And actually, that is posing a bit of a problem for me now, because jobs are starting to interfere with each other a little bit. So I need to kind of prioritise a little bit. I said I would help out for one of the shows that are going on at uni in a couple of weeks. However, I think realistically that is something I can't do, and tomorrow I'll have to go. I know it's unprofessional of me, but I can't do this. I can't help in this. I can't make the rehearsals reliably, nor can I can't be part of it because I have another job and it's just not something I can piece together. I'll have to have a think and a chat with it tomorrow with the theatre manager and work it out. But yeah, I think that's you all kind of caught up. So where did we make it to? We made it to Friday. Saturday, I'm teaching all day. No, I'm not all day. I will be teaching until 3, 8 till 3. It's a shorter day than normal. Why? Because I start work at the bar at 4 on Saturday. And I believe that is because there is an important Six Nations match going on or something. I don't even really know what the Six Nations is. I know it's something to do with rugby. Couldn't tell you who plays though. England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, Italy and France. Something like that. I have a keen interest in sport. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's where we're at. Oh man. Oh jeez. I think that is everything now. So I could do you a little chat. I could talk to you a little bit about my driving around, because as I'm sure you know now, I am out on the roads in my own car accompanied by mum and dad, obviously, thanks L Plates, and basically it's all going pretty damn well, I think. As I was saying earlier, I'm a kinesthetic learner, so learning by doing in the lessons, and learning by doing in my own practice outside is actually pretty useful. So that's coming along nicely. Driving doesn't feel like so much of a worry anymore. In fact, I would almost say it feels intuitive to a degree. Whether it feels fun yet is it still remains to be seen. But we're getting there. My feet are so wet. I really hope this rain clears up for tomorrow, because I have to wear boots at uni, and like proper kind of walking boots. My footwear apparel of choice, and they let water in as well. And the problem they have is that so I was just reading that sign there. The problem being with those boots is if too much water gets into them and makes my feet wet, then the boots and consequently my feet really start to smell, which isn't good. So I hope that this weather kind of clears up at least a little bit for tomorrow, so I haven't got to spend a 9 till 9 day with smelly feet and boots in a cramped space as well, because they're technical rehearsals for performances, so we're cooped up in a tiny little box full of gadgets and things all day. It's gonna stink if that's the case, so hopefully it won't be. Slow down, says the LED sign. That'll do me though, because my hand that's holding you is freezing. Actually, it's not too bad, but it is cold. It could do with being in a pocket. So I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, maybe. Like I say, it's a busy week, so I'm not quite sure when we shall next meet, but never fear. For, in the words of Vera Lynn, we'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know where. You get the idea with that. See you later. Hi everyone, welcome to Monday. Hope we're all doing okay today. I am, but I'm anxious for this week. I know it's going to be a very busy week. So we're gonna try and stay awake and just get on with it and see how things go. Hello everyone, welcome to Wednesday. It's Wednesday, the 5th of March. How are we? Hope everyone's doing okay. Of course, yesterday was Tuesday, which was Pancake Day, and due to work, I missed it, which sucks. But I had pancakes for breakfast this morning instead, to make up for it. Because I've been very busy doing my job. We've had exams going on, so it's been a frenetic couple of days. Like 12-hour days, 9 till 9 in the theatre, setting things up, running rehearsals, and then the performances themselves. So it's a very busy few days. But now that's kind of that's wrapped up pretty much for now. So that's all good. And now today we're heading into uni for a usual day, 1 till 5, and then I have the rest of the week off, apart from tomorrow where I have a driving lesson, and I don't actually think I'm working Friday night, which is pretty damn useful, but that's where we're at. Things have been going good. Things have indeed been going good. And actually, I've got to talk to you about something, because I have something for you to check out. Shut up, Facebook. I'll get, whatever. Whatever. Basically, I'm going to put a link to it as well. I have a thing for you to check out. A Kickstarter thing. You must know what Kickstarter is by now. It's been around for a while. It's a sort of crowdfunding site. You can get people to help to donate money to fund a project that you have going. And this particular project is for my good friend Taylor. He used to be on the channel. And he is doing his final project for uni. And what he needs is a couple of donators on Kickstarter. So I will put a link to it in the video's description for you. But make sure you head over there and give whatever you can. Minimum £1 pledge. It's £1. You know, you can go without a Mars bar for a day. So just check it out. His final year project is making a kind of like a film based around Street Fighter Tekken type game film. So he needs, you know, to pay for costume, characters, studio space, all that sort of thing. But anyway, it'd be really cool if you can help him out as well. So I'm about to place my donation, and you guys should all do so as well, because it's a very decent cause. You know, without it, well, he needs a degree. You wouldn't want to deprive someone of a degree, would you? Of course not. So head over there, link in the video description, and if I can work it out, a link on a YouTube annotation as well. Go and check it out for me. I'll be forever grateful, and so will he. Thank you. Now, it's actually a really beautiful day outside. Well, it certainly looks like it anyway. Which means that for the first time this year, here in England, the sunglasses are coming out. Not a total loony though, I have still got a scarf on, you know, because it's still going to be cold. But it's sunglasses weather. I think. I'll take them with me and see. Anyway, let's go. I'll see you later or tomorrow or something. I'm sure I'll see you at some point. Hello, it is Thursday today. Thursday the 6th of March. How are we all? Everyone is hopefully doing okay, as I am. Today we are, well, in a moment we are heading off for a driving lesson. And I know normally it's a Tuesday, but obviously I was working this Tuesday, just gone. So we've moved it to the Thursday, and I'm going to leave in just a moment to go along to that. And I'll be sure to let you know how it all goes. After that, I think we might go into the high street so that I can pay some money in. Then we'll come home and see what to do from there. Also need to get some money out, actually, as well. But we shall see what's going on. Other than that, I think we're okay. I took a practice theory test the other day. Actually, yesterday, in fact, I took this practice theory test because my theory test for driving is on the 24th of March. That is 2 weeks away, give or take. So I took a practice one, and the pass mark is 43 out of 50, or it was on this test anyway, and I got 46 first time. No internet cheating, no nothing. I was just using my own brain. So have at ye, everyone. Anyway, I'm gonna head off. I'll see you later on. Buenos Aires, everyone! I have just had my driving lesson, and how did we do? All in all, not too bad. I didn't hit anyone or didn't crash, which is important, but I stalled loads, and the reason for that is because the instructor got a new car, so now I'm learning in a different car. This first car was a diesel, now we're back to petrol. And you're driving a petrol and driving a diesel has a slightly different knack to it, so I need to kind of refamiliarise myself a bit and get out of not bad, just different habits that you have for diesel and for petrol. For instance, okay, so yeah, we're going back to this view again. So this is your clutch here, and this is your gas. Okay, shut up, computer. So what you can do, like so here we are, for example. Shut up. So when you put the clutch down when you're stopped into first gear, and then when you need to move off. In a diesel, what you can kind of get away with is bringing your foot up off the clutch and then putting your feet down ever so slightly on the gas to get going, and that's fine. But like, actually, to be fair, in a diesel you can kind of do it without any gas at all. So you put your foot down on the clutch like that, and then you can lift up and just kind of clutch and control your way forward, and then when you're at the right point you just stick your foot down on the gas and off you go. But with a petrol, if you don't have that gas, then you stall. So it's about, once you've got your foot down and all that, you get yourself some gas like that, and then you need to make sure that you have enough so that when you bring your foot up off the clutch like that, you can move yourself forward and give yourself a bit more if you need to. So you're doing more of a that sort of motion. So you're switching from there to there almost. It's a bit different, and I still need to wrap my head around it, kind of. But hopefully it shouldn't take too long, because the other car that I drive is a petrol, which I do all right in. And also, I'm a drummer, and I have 3 foot pedals. You know, I generally have kick drum, hi-hat. So I'm used to flicking around between 3 pedals. Although ordinarily when I play, it is just that, and then you swap out your left foot like that. So like that. Whereas of course in a car you kind of have your and then you have your brake in the middle, which you do with your right foot, so that you don't have acceleration and braking at the same time. So it should be alright. I generally have good foot independence, so it should all kind of come together very nicely. That's such a cool. I'm so glad I learned how to do that, right? You kind of get this galloping sort of effect. If I just lift my trousers up, you'll be able to see it a bit easier, hopefully. So they basically, that sound you just heard was this, like that. And what you kind of do is, if you come down here, you might be able to see. So you kind of push up on your toe like that, and then you come down, so you kind of get that sort of movement. Push up on the toe, down with the heel, and roll forwards, back onto the ball, and up. Like that. Same on the other foot as well. Now you're upside down, but point still stands. And then you can do that if you kind of alternate them, which is, again, of course, you just kind of you do each movement independently. So heel, heel, ball, ball, heel, heel, ball, ball, like that. And if you have big enough bass drum pedals on your drum, then you can kind of get a kind of out of it. Or if you have double bass and you have big enough foot pedals, you can get some pretty nifty speeds going up and some nice little rolls, but my footboards aren't big enough. All this talk of drumming has actually made me want to play, so that's what I might do before I get on with the rest of my jobs today. It sounds like a good plan. I've got the day off today, why not spend it doing something brilliant like drumming? Yes, that sounds ideal. I think I'm going to do that. I do have a few videos to make, but I can probably get on with those either later today or tomorrow, actually. Oh, it feels like so long since I've had a day off, which actually is kind of true. Because what did I work at uni last week? Let's have a little look-see at that and see, assuming we've kept all of the days and haven't just ripped them off. So, where are we at? Here we are. This is February, I think. Yes. So, here's what I did. Oh yeah! Wow. Okay. So, last Wednesday, of course. This is where things got complicated, right? Last Wednesday, I had the funeral. Then on Thursday, I was in uni, 9 AM till late. Then I was at O'Neill's on Friday from 7 until close. Then I was teaching 8 until 5 on Saturday, followed by O'Neill's 6 until close Saturday evening. Sunday I was at O'Neill's 3 until closing. Closing generally means getting in at around 3 AM on a Friday and Saturday night, closer to midnight or past on a Sunday. Then on Monday I was at uni 9 till 9, same again on Tuesday. Yesterday I was in 1 till 5. Today is the first day I actually have nothing going on. Same again tomorrow. And then back at O'Neill's for Saturday. So I'm going to make full use of this day off. Yes, I am. So I've had a bit of a drum around for about an hour or so. Jolly good fun it was as well, and worked up a bit of a sweat, which is always nice. Now we're going to go out. I'm going to pay my money and I'm going to take some money out, and I'm probably going to get myself some lunch. And then we'll see what to do the rest of the day. Make videos, I would imagine. That sounds about right. Okay, let's move onwards and forwards. I'm going to get myself AFK on Minecraft quickly so that stuff can be happening while I'm gone. And then we're going to do what I just said. Wonderful. See you at some point, I guess, either when I get back or whatever. I'm cool with it. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Let's do this. Or not. Don't care. I'm cool, me. I'm indifferent and ambivalent all at the same time. It's a beautiful, beautiful day out. Lovely. Not too cold, not too hot, sun's out, blue skies even. Christ almighty, and to top it all off, I think I just saw a butterfly. First butterfly of the year in March. I don't know if that's good or not actually, but there we go. I'm going to put you away because this leaf blower man doesn't look like he has any clue what he's doing, which could cause a problem. I know what he's doing, he's on his phone. I can keep talking because he can't hear me because he's got giant ear defenders on. Idiot. I mean, he genuinely had no clue that I was there. I don't know if he still knows that I even walked past him because he was looking down at his phone. Didn't look up once. Obviously because he can't hear me over the sound of his blower and ear defenders, because he's not looking at me. Probably just phased straight past him and he doesn't even know. Which is odd to think. There we are. I just entered someone's existence today and they're not even aware that I entered it. She might have said that. He might have said that. Someone in the relationship will have said that. Yeah, lovely, lovely day out. This is good. It feels like... Do you know what it feels like? And, touch wood. It feels like the early days of summer. You know, when summer's right around the corner. You know, kind of the whole last day of school kind of vibe. You know, the weather's nice enough that you don't mind being outside on your last day of school. And it's nice enough so that you know that when the next day comes, it's going to be better. Really nice. Should have worn slightly shorter trousers though. These trousers I've got on at the moment are very big on me. Both in waist and leg. They're my trousers that Coca-Cola gave me for the Olympics. Getting the mileage out of them. You know, they're very good trousers, and you know they come in useful working at uni and stuff. But yeah, the legs are very long and the waist is very big, so even with a belt they fall down, and even with big shoes they kind of scuff along the floor a bit, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's only a minor inconvenience, you know. Other than that, they're good trousers, loads of pockets to put things in, which is useful. Oh, this weather, man, this day is so nice. Makes me excited for summer this year. You know, it's gonna be nice. You know, I miss just sort of being outside and vlogging with friends in a park or something. We did a couple of those in the summer last year. They were really nice days. I'm looking forward to them this year because I've got a bit more freedom this year as well. I'll be able to drive, hopefully, if fortune smiles upon me, so I can go out to somewhere new. We can explore different things and broaden ourselves a bit, which sounds a bit cliche, I know, but It's going to be good. It's going to be amazing. We're going to have a great summer, I can tell. Didn't you just know when you feel good? And that's where I'm at right now. Just feel good for no reason other than it's a nice day out, which is odd. But hey, who cares? There are daffodils growing. That means spring's finally here. I think it must just be after the really shoddy. Look at that flower. Look at that flower go. Can you see that? I don't know if you saw that. There's a little flower on the dashboard just dancing away like, hey! I was aware that as I was filming it, I hadn't checked to see if there was anyone in the car. And it also occurred to me as well, as I looked on the back seat, there was a child's car seat. I don't think there was anyone in there. I couldn't see anyone in there. And I'm sure if there was someone in there, I'd be getting angry in the back of my video by now. But there was a little dash mounted plant just kind of bopping away like looked great. But yeah, as I was saying, I think it must just be because we've had a really terrible winter. It hasn't even been really that cold, it's just been relentless rain, and now all of a sudden we've got the sun. It feels a bit different, which is good. Well, that took a bit longer than expected. When I was trying to get money out, we ran into a problem. The people in front of me, they put their card in the machine and swallowed it. So they were trying to get that sorted out, try and get their card out. And they went inside to get help, and I stood outside watching to see if it popped back out again. And unfortunately it didn't. Their card is still in the machine, so I didn't get money out from that machine. I thought, well, if it can swallow one card, it can swallow more. However, the card wasn't. It was from a different bank than the one I use. So I think they suspect it's something to do with that. Although generally it doesn't actually matter. So who knows? But everything's done. Paid my money in. I did get some money out in the end from somewhere else. And I picked myself up lunch and a £1 can of drink. Can you guess what brand of drink it is? I'm sure you can by now. I don't need to patronise you with a game. You know what it is. So now we're going to go home. Still a nice day out. Yeah, it's all really, really lovely. And I'm going to get home and sit indoors. Now, I don't know what we're going to do. We might just make videos, but actually, do I want to? I have got a few that I need to make and should make. We'll see what the vibe's like when I get in after I've eaten and stuff. So, plans up in the air at the moment, as usual. Hi everyone, it is Friday, the 7th, I think, yes, 7th of March. Hope everyone's doing alright today. We're going to head off out very quickly in a moment, basically because I'm not sure if I'm working tonight at O'Neill's. I don't think I am, but I've kind of I feel like I've convinced myself that I'm not working, and I've now convinced myself that I might actually be working. So I'm just gonna walk on over there and check just to make sure, and then we're gonna come back and hopefully Jay will be waiting for us and we can have a day doing whatever we're going to do. I believe the plan is to play the DLC for The Last of Us, which should be quite good. We both really enjoyed The Last of Us, so hopefully the DLC, The One More of Us, as I think it's called, will be just as good. It's not called The One More of Us. It's called Left Behind, I think, and looking forward to it. So I've just been into work to find out obviously whether or not I'm working tonight, and it turns out I was just paranoid. I'm not working tonight, which is epic news because I have plans for tonight. Going out and having a few drinks with everyone, pretty well, not everyone, but a lot of people who come with us on the Dymchurch weekends, where me and Siobhan have been for our birthday. A whole heap of those people. And actually, it feels like the last time I saw most of them was at that gathering in Dymchurch, which was, almost a year ago. So it'll be good to see them all again. I don't know if that was the last time I saw them, but it's certainly been a long time since I've seen them all. So it'll be good to see all of them again. Be good to have a few drinks. Be good to be on a different side of the bar for a change. Getting used to being on the side doing the serving. It'll be nice to be on the side getting served for a change. It's going to be good. I'm going to have a lot of fun. But now we need to get home. And Jay is on his way. In fact, even though it doesn't look like it, me and him are racing. I have a feeling he's going to get there first. But it doesn't matter, because if I get there first, I win. If he gets there first, I win, because he has to sit outside and wait for me to open the door. So it's not a bad race. It means I've won. But it's going to take me about probably another 15 minutes to get in. And I think in that time he's going to arrive. Never mind. But then we're going to crack straight on. He's bringing his PS3 over. And we're going to get the One More of Us. And we're going to play for it and be prepared for distress. Because Lord knows The Last of Us caused a lot of distress. So I'm almost certain and sure, both words contracted, I am shorten that I'm shoiten I am, so I says. I'm certain that the One More of Us is going to cause a lot of distress. Even though I've said that that's not what it's actually called, I've decided that I will forever call it the One More of Us. That is until they decide to release a sequel, in which case it will be the Forgotten One of Us, or something like that. So Jay had a nice day playing The Last of Us' DLC, Left Behind, or the One More of Us. It's looking good, looking just like The Last of Us, all tight on the emotional content, and basically everything that The Last of Us did well, the One More of Us is doing pretty damn good at also. Now we're waiting for a bus because, as I think I said earlier, we are going out tonight. We're going to meet. Yeah, I did say earlier. So we're just waiting for a bus to get us there now. Running a bit late, but well, that's the way things go. So they'll have to wait or start without me. Either way, whatever. Well, that was a very good night out. It was a night out that I needed. I'll tell you the truth. Through slurred speech, because I guess I took full advantage of the fact that I was being served rather than doing the serving. It was a night out that I feel like I've needed for a very long time. There are people who work more than me and who work harder than me. I concede, but I've been drained recently through every fault of my own. It's my own fault. I take on too much and I do too much. So I haven't left a lot of time for socialising. I've needed the whole of today, to be fair. I don't leave a lot of time for socialising with friends outside of work these days, and it's, that's a problem. You need time to de-stress yourself a bit, and I don't allow myself that time very often. So spending the day with Jay and playing through the One More of Us you know, that was great fun. Seeing, you know, a whole heap of my friends tonight as well, having a few drinks, was great fun as well. It is something I've needed to do for a long time and haven't been able to do because of the times that I work. So I may have gone a bit wild tonight, I guess, with what I drank, but I needed to de-stress, and tonight did that for me. See you in the next video, everyone. Bye bye.